Space, the final frontier, has never looked so lonely. Let's get into it. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorns. I am Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the new Netflix film, Spaceman. Based on the novel Spaceman of Bohemia, Spaceman tells the story of astronaut Jakub Petruska, who is sent on a mission to the edge of the solar system. While on his way there, he encounters a mysterious alien life form who teaches him the most valuable life lessons while exploring his deepest traumas as well. As much as this is a science fiction story, I think this is a very human one at the same time, and something that we all can relate to. While on the surface it seems like it's a story about a man going off into space and exploring the darkest places in the galaxy, but it's so much more than that. It's a tale that deals with a lot of deep topics such as isolation, grief, loneliness, traumas, a lot of things that we have a lot of tough times talking about. Director Johan Renck has found a way to sort of delve into these topics in a very tasteful manner that I'm sure the book has delved upon as well. While I'm sure there was a lot of things from the book that weren't adapted to the silver screen because of time issues, it makes us want to read this novel and find out more about this story. While the trailer did give us an insight to what was to come, I don't think any of us could have expected what kind of movie this would have turned out to be. When I first walked into it, I thought it was going to be this sort of man versus creature, or maybe the creature teaches him some things, but what the creature eventually taught him was something that would break your heart in so many levels and make you rethink a lot of your life choices as well. While the story is a very deep one, there were two characters here that really drove the story for very obvious reasons. While he is best known for his comedic talents, we tend to forget that Adam Sandler can be a great dramatic actor as well. As we've seen in dramatic turns he's taken in movies such as Punch Drunk Love, Hustle, as well as Uncut Gems, Sandler keeps proving that he has so much more to give than just slapstick comedy. The emotional journey that Jakub takes during this mission is wonderfully showcased in Sandler's acting abilities. Through Sandler's eyes and abilities, we get to see this emotional journey that Jakub takes that I think many of us can relate to. We've been there, we've been through these emotions, and we've plowed through them and we've overcome them. And it's wonderful to see Sandler do the same thing with Jakub. And next to Sandler, Paul Dano has done an amazing job with the voice of Hanush, the mysterious life form which resembles a spider. While in the beginning there of course is a lot of trepidation with Hanush because he is a giant spider and not a lot of people can take that, but over time you get to fall in love with this character, and nobody could have done that better than Paul Dano and his wonderful voice. Now I can't say for certain, but it feels like Paul Dano has drawn a lot of inspiration from Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. When he's first introduced, there's a lot of apprehension with Hanush because there is that very sort of soothing, calm, yet very mysterious, conniving sort of voice. But as time goes on, it becomes such a best friend to you that all that malicious, conniving sort of thoughts that you have all disappear, and you essentially want him to read you a bedtime story at points, if I'm honest with you. Through his intriguing and investigative mind, Hanush just wants to understand the human race and what makes them tick. And he does that through Jakub, which unfortunately for him means diving headfirst into the darkest parts of his traumas. Hanush almost acts like a sort of therapist in this situation. It then of course makes Jakub reflect on his own life and try and understand what makes all this trauma affect him so much. And it's something, again, I keep saying, is what we can relate to so much. We've all got these problems, we all have these fears and traumas, and seeing this happen on the big screen is something that's going to be a very heavy watch and painful as well, but it's something that I think all of us should see and understand. Granted, this may not be everyone's cup of tea with its heavy topics and slow pacing, but I promise you that this is something that will make you think and self-reflect on a lot of decisions that you have made and want to be a better person. Also, if you've got arachnophobia, I think it goes without saying this may not be the film for you. So do yourself a favor, Spaceman is now streaming on Netflix, go and catch it for yourself, and of course let me know what you thought of this film. I would love to hear your thoughts, so let me know down below in the comments. And of course you can check us out on all social media, it's all on the screen at the moment: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Make sure you go and subscribe and follow all those social media pages for more updates. Thank you so much again for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and until next time, keep watching the movies.